Hello, this is John Guinevere with Guinevere Consulting, and I wanted to touch a little bit about the situation a lot of restaurants, especially the chain restaurants, find themselves in today's market. One of the things that's hitting them hard is alcohol sales. Americans are just not drinking as much as they used to. That could be they sort of got priced out of wanting to buy drinks, especially when you go out. It's insane what some drinks cost now when they used to. I remember, a couple bucks for a cocktail, and now it's like $12, $14 most places you go to now. And that's not even in a super fancy restaurant. That's just like a regular local spot. So one of the things that restaurants need to adjust to is they're just not going to sell as much in alcohol, and that's going to affect profit. Some of the things that they can cater to would be mock cocktails, low-calorie wine, low-calorie beer, that kind of thing, because people are also just trying to lose weight and get healthy again. So between Ozempic and all the other similar medications out there that people are now taking, they're just eating less. So the idea of going to a restaurant and getting stuffed has changed. So I think a lot of restaurants need to reconsider their portion sizes, cater more to like the glycemic index, which is very important for folks that are type 1 or type 2 diabetics, as far as how you raise or lower their blood sugar. And also, if they're on Ozempic or something like that, they're just eating less. So, a smaller portion and a smaller price would be warranted, because I think people are getting tired of the sticker shock of going to, a Red Robin or a Chevy's or whatever, and you walk out two people for lunch and it's like a $50 bill. And people just don't want to spend that kind of money on lunch anymore. They've had enough. So I think there needs to be a recalculation in what you offer. And also, there's a lot of people are eating low carb, and most of these restaurants have very high carb menus. So a lot more choices on the low carb side, a lot more meat and protein and fat. Don't be scared to go there, because the people who are educated and have educated themselves on those kinds of diets are looking for that on the menu, but a lot of places just don't have it. And the other thing is, a lot of restaurants are now getting almost everything they sell from one or two vendors, especially the big, huge corporations out there. And they have their in-house products. So if you're buying chicken fingers, let's say, as an example, everybody else has the same exact chicken fingers. So I think one of the things that restaurants would benefit from is going back to the old-fashioned inventive, trying new recipes, fresher stuff. People are burned out on high prices and sort of cruddy food, to be honest with you. I remember as a kid going to McDonald's, and McDonald's was really good, actually, 45 years ago. And now it's just awful. And I think that's across the board. Any place you go eat now, it just isn't worth it. And, some of these places want $14 for a hamburger. Well, gosh, if you're not giving someone the greatest hamburger in the world, $14 is a lot for a hamburger. I mean, I can make a hell of a hamburger at home for under $2. So, and that's retail purchasing. Getting my meat and buns down at Aldi. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth to help maybe some of the restaurants out there. And I'm going to continue to do this. If you have any questions or something you'd like me to address, just send me an email at john@GuinevereConsulting.com. That's Guinivere Consulting.com. Thank you.